has gone nationwide now. And as Oregon grapples with the addiction crisis, we're starting to learn more about the impact of Measure 110. But a new study finds that decriminalization may not have had the impact some thought it was. Jamie Seymour digging deeper, and she joins us live. Jamie?
Yeah, that study tracked fatal drug overdoses during the first year of Measure 110 here in Oregon and found there wasn't a significant link between the two.
We are talking about human beings and we are talking about human lives.
A tragedy across Oregon and Washington as the number of deadly overdoses increases. But as some blame decriminalization efforts like Measure 110 that went into effect in early 2021, a new study suggests that may not be the case.
When stuff is so hard and so tragic, it is so easy to want to be able to blame one thing. Because if it was just one thing, then we could fix it.
A new study released by the Journal of the American Medical Association found those same laws passed did not lead to any significant changes in fatal drug overdose rates, neither helping nor hurting. Haven Wheelock heads the harm reductions program at Outside In and co-authored the study as a local source with boots on the ground. She says the rise in fatal overdoses, especially with the fentanyl becoming more available, is a crisis seen nationwide, not just in Oregon and Washington.
If our approach was the problem, it wouldn't be a problem anywhere else.
The study spanned 1 year from when the decriminalization measures went into effect, specifically looking at the potential link between the law and ODs. Findings showed how overdoses gradually rose and even briefly spiked at the beginning of the pandemic, with no major spikes after the laws went into effect. And there were no major changes when compared to rates in the other 48 states.
Addiction is a complex problem with many causes, with many solutions, and we need all of them on the table.
Wheelock says as Measure 110 funds start to go to use for drug abuse treatment centers as it was intended, the hope is for the numbers to eventually trend downward.
Is it a full system yet? Absolutely not. Is it closer than it was 3 years ago? Absolutely.
Now, as for the future of Measure 110, some have tossed around the idea of repealing it. State lawmakers have even looked at changing some of those policies like Measure 110. As any of these efforts may move forward, we'll continue to follow up on these here at KOIN 6. Reporting live in downtown Portland, Jamie Seymour, KOIN 6 News.
Jamie.